An early, bitterly cold morning, more buildings up in smoke. This mall in ruins. Looters remained undeterred, even with firefighters on the scene.
Phosphorus has been one of the problematic areas where there has been sporadic incidents of violence. I also understand from the Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department that the body of one person was also found here in the early hours of this morning.
The body count is still rising. Scores of families are reeling. This mother says she sent her 21-year-old son Samson to buy groceries on Monday, not knowing he would not return alive. They claim he was shot by police with live ammunition and was not part of the looting at Meadowlands.
We took him to Dobsonville Clinic. Upon arrival, we called the doctors to come and help us out. They checked my son. That's when they told me that my son has passed away. And when I asked, they told me that my son was shot by a white police office. So today, I don't have a son anymore. My son was only 21 years, the sweetest boy I've ever had. He was quite somebody. Wherever you can send him as a neighbor or whatsoever, he would go there. You can call my son and say, wash my car. He wouldn't mind. So all I want is for justice to be served. I want those people or rather the particular person who shot my son to be brought to book.
The Independent Police Investigative Directorate says it will probe the matter.
No to hunger! Yes! We say no to looting! Yes! And it will never happen in Maponya Mall! Never!
Communities like in Pimville in the township have denounced the ongoing violence. While many malls have been reduced to rubble, Maponya Mall stands tall, courtesy of their protection.
Let them fight their wars somewhere. They're not here in Pimville. We are going to suffer here at the grassroots level, and no one will come back. Unemployment rate will escalate. Poverty ravages already the 60% of unemployment. What more if you pen down the only thing that you have? We are not fooligans. One can't be fooled by those who are hiding behind this looting. They should be known. State security must make sure people are arrested.
Maponya Mall is the only mall that's not looted in Soweto, right? And it happens to be the biggest mall. Do you understand if this mall is looted, how many people are without jobs? I understand, yeah, a lot of people have lost their jobs, but this would even break the rechte scale, if you understand what I mean, yeah? So it's an important thing because we're saving jobs and we're saving lives. Because right now in Soweto, the plazas are looted, the other malls are looted. So we have a serious food security crisis in Soweto. The gogos are saying to me that they have chronic illnesses, they're on chronic medication, and they can't take medication without food. I with a car, struggle to get food, to get bread. It's a big struggle. So imagine Gogo, who doesn't even, or maybe Gogo with a child or is a drug addict. What do you think they've been eating for the last 4 days since the looting started? It's a nightmare. It's a serious crisis.
Everything now is in order. We want to thank umphakathi wasePimville mostly who's bathatha isikhathi sabo beza lana bazo sacrifice kubanda just to save our lives and to save our jobs, because this job is not only for me but it's also for my family, for my relatives.
The country's Deputy State Security Minister visited the area. We asked him about reports that they're investigating claims that some of the instigators of the violence could be former members of the agency with links to former President Jacob Zuma.
If there are such allegations that there are former members working, of course, with some members of society who are part of this destabilization, we can't take that light. That's why we're investigating those allegations. You can see the operation, the modus operandi, very sophisticated. This campaign is not sporadic. It is not spontaneous. There's somebody behind who's driving this operation. You must see the way it happens. You look at the modus operandi. Is some people who've got an experience of running operations. Yes. And is that we are looking at the moment.
Does this not speak to a state security agency that has been compromised on the back also of what we've seen happen at the state capture inquiry, the Zondo Commission?
These claims and allegations, I must state that they are not verified, but we don't take them light. But I think generally, men and women who work for the agency, they can make us sleep free of fear. And I'm saying it may be one or two individuals, including those who were mentioned at the State Capture Commission. But in majority, you've got men and women who keep information, state security of this country to make sure that we're protected, both in terms of our domestic stability, sovereignty, and integrity of the state.
Kodwa says on a security level, the country remains stable. Chriselda, SABC News in Johannesburg.